good morning. I miss seeing you guys in class so much, but I'm hoping that you are enjoying your break so far. So I wanted to help you guys out a little bit with our week 1 lesson, our adding angles. I know you kind of look at them and they look a little bit scary, and I promise they're not so tricky. You guys have rocked the angles so far, so I know you're going to do awesome. If you have any questions on any of them, though, let me know and we can work through it. I can post another video. I can try and message you. So just let me know if you guys find if you find them tricky at all, okay? So if we have an angle like this one, we can look at our angle and look at this black one here. We should know, looking down here, this black angle is 90 degrees, right? That's something we've learned in class. So then they give us this little chunk here, and they said this little chunk is 55, and now we need to figure out how big y is. So think of a normal subtraction problem. We take the whole, like maybe 10 minus 6. We take the whole, which is 10, we subtract away the little part that's 6, and we end up with the answer that's left over is 4. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take a whole, we're going to subtract a part, and we're going to be left with the little part here. So our whole angle is 90. See if I can write this for you guys here. So our whole angle is 90, and the little piece that we know is 55, and we're going to subtract on this one. Sometimes you might need to add, so be careful. And if we subtract here, do some borrowing, we end up with 35. So this missing angle down here, angle Y, would be 35 degrees. So let's try another one that looks just like it. We have another angle. We can tell the big angle is 90 degrees, right? And we need to solve for angle X. So if we know the whole is 90, what's the little part we know? Well, if we look, they told us the little part is 20. So we need to figure out our subtraction problem. If we have a whole minus a part, we get the leftover part. So we would have the whole is 90. I have to switch sides like I do on the whiteboard here. Minus the part we know, which is 20. And then you just solve 90 minus 20. The missing part, angle X, is 70 degrees. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. So sometimes they're 90 degrees, but then we can have an angle like this. We know that a straight angle, guys, if a 90 degree one is half of this, a straight angle would be 180 degrees. So our whole is 180. We're trying to solve for angle T. So the whole is 180. The part that we know is 45. So we're going to do the same type of thing we did with the right one. So we're going to do our whole of 180 minus what we know, which is 45. And we're going to subtract to find angle T. So we're going to do some borrowing again. And angle T is 135 degrees. If you want to check it, you can add this part, 135, plus this part. And if you add those two together, they should equal the whole thing of 180. Okay, if you got those, the 90 degree and the straight angle are really easy. But sometimes they're going to try and give you something a little trickier. So we're solving for angle K, but they split our straight angle now into 3 pieces. So now we need to figure this out. And there's 2 ways you can solve this. So we know our big angle is 180. And we need to take away both of these. So one way you could solve this problem is doing 180 minus this piece, which would be minus 50. That gets us to 130, and then take away this piece from the 130 to equal 110. The other way you could do it just kind of switches our steps around. We could add together the 2 pieces we know. So 50 plus 20 gives us 70, and then subtract that from the whole angle, which is 180. So 180 minus 70, sorry, my handwriting's a little sloppy when I'm writing in the air, and we also get 110. So angle K equals 110 degrees. Okay, We're going to try one more adding angle, and then I'll post another video on how to subtract angles. But if you get the adding, the subtracting should be super easy. So sometimes they'll give us one like this that looks a little bit trickier. It's not a right angle. It's not a straight angle. So we have angle ABC, and there's a line that cuts through the middle of it. This line, DB right here. But they told us up here, angle ABC is 130. So let's connect our dots. ABC is 130. So that means the whole angle is 130. And they want us to solve for DBC right here. Okay. So our whole angle is 130. And we know this little piece is 40, ABD. You can fill it in over here if you need to. So this little piece is 40. We've got the whole minus the part. Minus the part. Do some borrowing. Whoops. Which means this leftover chunk right here, angle DBC is 90 degrees. I could fill this in. If you want to check, add together these two angles. 40 plus 90 equals the whole angle of 130. Now, if you guys have any questions, leave me a comment underneath this video and I can try and help you guys. And if a lot of people have the same question, I can post another video to help you. If you want, you could also dojo Miss St. John, and I can answer you that way. So let me know if you have any help, and I'll post the answer keys to your homework questions a little bit later this week so you guys can check those and kind of see, am I on the right track? Am I struggling? If there's a certain homework problem you have a question with, you can tell me like, hey, Miss St. John, Tuesday, the second problem, I have no idea how to do that one, and I can help you on that one as well, okay? Good luck on your adding angles, guys. Hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.